Hello, hello, hello. Test 212, 212.
Good afternoon, everyone. Happy Tartan Week. Today is part of celebrations here in Bryant Park. We're going to have a concert, and it's going to start at 12:30 in about 30 minutes. We're here enjoying the sun, the grass, people, and let's have a good time.
Yeah, I'm the drone on that one, so just less of me in that one because I'm the drone. Just for that one in particular.
Hi, Steph. Commemorations. It's just microphone testing and everything else. So we'll be sitting here and enjoying the people watching. Enjoy. This is live cam from New York City. Hi, Ambroath.
212, 212.
NYC Spotted plane across Brooklyn Bridge not that long ago, but heading toward Brooklyn. Ah, interesting. Anya 99.
I think like an hour.
Old stories make me think what's the reason why I seem so far away. Let me tell you, and I think about you. How the dawn I will come. Now I'm gone.
Grab a couple of the basketball on there.
That's a word on the planet Hoth. Yes, tomorrow is the parade. Hey, Madeline.
Left them crying, stolen dreams. Yes, there's no denying. I'm traveled on and with conscience flying somewhere with the wind. And I think about you all the time. How the dawn you're coming.
This is just a mic test. Let's make it happen. Let's enjoy. That's horrible news. It's going to be awesome. It's going to be about 1 hour and 15 minutes or so, but it will start at 12:30. We're here early. We have a good seat. I don't know if I shall stand, and if not, then I will be here at this particular spot because it's not too bad. people enjoying the weather. Today is really truly awesome day. I mean, right here in the sun. Temperature is decent. What is it, around approaching 60 probably. So we can only wait here a little bit, and sooner rather than later they will start in approximately 28 minutes. But it's fun to be here because, you know, you really see how it's getting closer to the beginning, and at the same time a bunch of people here in the park enjoying the weather. It's lunchtime, so we will see a lot of people just basically sitting there at the tables and eating something and just relaxing. Hi, John. There's a skating rink. Skating rink is... Hey, by the way, remember this fountain being entirely, completely frozen? Oh boy, oh boy. And right behind the fountain is where the skating rink was, and the whole winter village right around the park, and it's no more. Welcome to springtime. Even if we were doing nothing, just sitting here and people watch, that would be fun. I hope you're having a good lunchtime here in the Eastern time zone and beyond. But no matter where you are in the world, thanks so much for enjoying New York City with us. Spring is on spring break. That's true. Thank you for the weather. Yeah, 53. Okay. Everything else is within normal. Temperature is, you know, it's not hot, but when we sit here now in the sun, it is not bad. I mean, it's still windy. The wind is cold, but the sun is pleasant. Hope they're going to test more.
Check. Sound check. Sounds perfect, right?
Tomorrow is Tartan Day Parade, so tomorrow's gonna be a big deal. But you know, that parade is not the only time we celebrate Tartan Day in New York, and today is one of the celebrations. Celebrating Scottish culture, heritage, community. There should be a lot more than just one bagpipe. As always, when we get a chance, we start early because it's fun to see all this being put together and being slowly organized into the event. The event will start at 12:30. And welcome. Michael K. We should see a little bit of everything. Music, dances, speeches, singing. Scottish pizza. Is there such thing as Scottish pizza? Your public libraries in the background, and the tallest over there is the summit, where you can see observation deck. You can clearly see 3 floors of windows below the top. Those are 3 floors of observation deck, indoors observation deck. Salesforce Tower and Bank of America Tower right behind us. He's tuning in his pipe. Hey, Archer. Step, what a beautiful sunny day. Scottish beer, now we're talking about it now. Beer and bread and pizza. And the people still have good weather playgrounds. Yes, they're always lucky. I don't want to jinx it, but they're always lucky with the Tartan Day. They always have good days. I can't believe this fountain was entirely completely frozen not so long ago. Welcome everyone, this is Tartan Day Celebration. Tartan Day Parade is tomorrow. Tartan Day Celebration is happening around city here and there, and today, the day before the parade, is one of them. It will start here in Bryant Park at 12:30 local time. Now it's 12:10, time flies, we only have 20 minutes left, no big deal. Happy Tartan Day. Welcome everyone, welcome to Bryant Park, New York City. It's Midtown Manhattan, beautiful sunny day. This guy has a big box of goodies and he is handing out shortbreads, walkers. This is what he has in his box. So of course, we got one too. And it is a product of Scotland. Store in cool dry place. I'm gonna store it in my stomach in a moment. Ingredients: wheat flour, butter, sugar and salt. That's it. Contains milk and so forth. Product of Scotland. Highland at John Fields.
How are you? There you go. Yeah, take a couple of afterwards.
And why? I'll take them. Thank you.
Fancy some? You want any more? Yeah, there we go. There you go, youngsters. Grab a few, why not?
I don't mind the bowl. And why?
Oh, you don't like that?
Scottish beans, Spanish sushi.
My son doesn't like them either.
Hey, the fault. Hey. Everyone, jumping to the emojis. We're getting there, only a few minutes left, really. If you think about it, it's only 16 or so minutes to go. Welcome to beautiful sunny Bryant Park. Tartan Day Celebration today, Tartan Day Parade tomorrow. You are all invited. I hope you are all subscribed. If you're not subscribed yet, take a moment and subscribe. Choose all notifications. Also, don't forget to hit the like. It's super important for our stream to be advanced into search engine on YouTube and Google.
Do you know something? I need them for more. Is that okay? They're for tomorrow for the parade. Welcome to New York Tartan Day 2026. It's the anthems. Sit up, honey. Sit up.
We got like 10 more from that.
Nice, good for you.
Timmy doesn't like it, so I put them all to myself.
Nice. Did Timmy try one? Yeah. He didn't like them?
As soon as I get older.
We have pastries. One of the few pastries they have sandwiches. Hey, cousin Greg. Yes, ma'am.
You know, I love Scottish accent. Al has a little Scottish in him. Yes, I do. Whiskey?
There you go, buddy. It's in there.
That is a dumb joke, but maybe it's funny. I don't know. Hey, Jimmy. Jenna, love her accents.
Okay, so one other opportunity to do after this, you can get a tour of the MLB headquarters.
Oh, really?
If you want to do that, my cousin's working today. Show you like the playroom, all that stuff. That'd be what other stuff you have going on?
Well, we have the thing tonight. It starts at 6:30.
Oh, we're holding on with it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then we got
Is
another
there anything in between that? Oh, okay. So I'll tell him that we'll come at like.
Thank you so much for patiently waiting with us. We have about 12 minutes to go, which is really no big deal.
for cousin Bryant for the baseball. She just needs to
RDNR, hi. Good afternoon.
I'll move that away from them. I went there with that game. Yeah, I'm trying to. I think one of them was.
Pre-parade Calvin.
Yeah, nice to see you there.
Got it on. I know. It's a little uncertain. Cool. Right. You know, break it.
Honey, I want it. See the
So those who celebrate Scottish heritage, culture, and world impact on its culture, of course, because Scottish culture is extremely rich, and I wish we could know more. But even what we know, what we hear about here during the celebration and beyond, is just very cool. So happy Tartan Day! And if you're celebrating, happy. If you don't celebrate it, just let's enjoy it, because it's going to be a nice 1 hour and 15 minutes of music, dancing, talking, singing, and of course bagpipes.
It's got music.
Don't say that. Now, do you want to walk along real quick?
It's on 431 West 16th.
You know, hey, that looks like our kilts. Oh yeah, they took them from the laundromat. Yes.
Well, they take some of a place called the Rack. In NYC. We're doing that tonight. Yeah, 4 hours of break. We're gonna come down here in the morning. Take out a
Someone will be sitting in front of me eventually, so let's see if we have a good angle. If not, we'll figure it out.
Alan and I are. Right. Hopefully, I'll see you later.
So there's that, and then I've got tickets for late night.
Oh, I love their accents as well. Are they not NY in town? Welcome everyone.
He's got a bar down there.
Oh, he does.
It's on the lower end. I think the first 11 p.m. Oh, I don't know if we have it.
Oh, this guy, sure.
Yeah. He's got a bar down there.
And what it says and reminds everyone, let's get the likes going. Smash the thumbs up. Yes, please smash the thumbs up while you're waiting. Find this little thumbs up thingy and tap it. Thank you. Thank you for the emojis, Steph.
If the commissioner wants
IoT, good afternoon.
Yeah. Trying to lower the suspension of the game the other day.
Yeah, and keep the baseball contract next to his public.
Yeah, I know. It's awful. I think they wouldn't be a strike. I think they would. Well, lock out. The owner. The players aren't a strike. It's the owners that will lock them out. But still.
He's a big wing.
I'll be buzzing.
Monday. We got a brunch doing after post 3 brunch. And then, I think it's one of those same places.
Oh, wow, nice.
But nobody's looking at this.
And some tourists in transit with all the suitcases from there. That is how it goes.
I'm going to tune up, and I also want to take makeup, so I might take my bag.
Alright, almost there. In fact, less than 5 minutes according to the schedule.
I guess with this crash camping, I know.
Oh, you can.
Ambrose again. Once they start, of course, I will not talk, but until then we're still here, waiting. A few minutes left. Maybe they will have a little bit of a delay, but hopefully not much.
Think of like history being different when it doesn't get stopped. Yeah, just something a little bit different. They said,
And not to get you bored, there's a conversation happening behind me, and you know, our mics are picking it up, so enjoy, I guess.
Never die.
Yeah, that's crazy, right?
It changes everything. Yeah. I also saw something else that made me
I'm working on it.
Wow.
Sorry, it's a little slow. Hold on, Steph. I got it right.
Well, yeah, almost there.
Jeffrey Taylor. Section 3. So
Welcome everyone, welcome to Tartan Day Celebration in New York City. We're in Bryant Park.
Now I know what I gotta do.
really? It's crazy, right? Yeah, that is crazy.
Well, unfortunately, because he was killed. Which wasn't called lucky shot. Right. Lucky shot. They had met the year before. I thought the grandma was it. He would have came. If the wives could have gone wrong, Lincoln might not have been right.
Are you ticklish? Yeah. Are you ticklish? Don't choke. Don't choke. Caroline did it. Caroline did what? She choked?
I am Cervantes. Young Arena, how was the launch, Ambrose? Ambrose, edible. Who's this VIP whose seat is reserved in front of me? I don't know.
Good afternoon, everyone. Thank you all for being here on this gorgeous and wonderful and beautiful day to celebrate Scotland and its contribution to the founding of the United States from its beginning to the present. And as is tradition, please focus your attention on the world-renowned bagpipe player, Craig Weir, who will get us started. Thank you, Craig. Craig, that was excellent. We're lucky to have Craig here. He came from Scotland to celebrate today and what is now known as Tartan Week. You can hear him. He's played for Queen Elizabeth. He's played with the band Queen. He's played for Michelle Obama and other prominent events around the world. You can hear him at other venues throughout Tartan Week. Tonight, especially at the pre-parade Cayley, he'll be part of a duel, which has become a tradition. He will be dueling with Louise Marshall, who you will also hear from later today. Thank you, Craig. Excellent pipe. Thank you all for being here. In 1998, the U.S. Congress designated April 6th as National Tartan Day to celebrate the contributions to America by Scottish Americans throughout history. The date is the anniversary of the signing of the Declaration of Arbroath, April 6, 1320, which is known as one of the first documents in world history to declare the right to popular sovereignty, which is the principle that the leaders of a state and its government are created and sustained by the consent of its people, who are the source of all political legitimacy. That the power comes from the people, not by luck of birth or from wealth. We're all here to celebrate those values as Americans, as Scottish Americans. What a perfect place to be to celebrate such a thing. We stand in Bryant Park with the New York Public Library behind us. Scottish American Andrew Carnegie, American industrialist, who contributed so much to this building here and the network of libraries throughout the city of New York, in furtherance of his values that education and information was the key to opportunity that should not be limited to the elite and the lucky, but to everyone. This park is named after William Cullen Bryant, a poet, thinker, champion of civil rights. Was first known best, I suppose, as the editor of the New York Evening Post, founded by Scottish American and the world's favorite orphan, and Alexander Hamilton. It's a very emotional moment for me as well, very personal. I stand here on the shoulders of my grandmother, who was a Glaswegian. Her wit and grit, those two things, wit and grit, sustained me every day. And the values that she instilled in me carry me forward. My entire family is here with me today to celebrate. We've been doing this for over 20 years. There are so many wonderful things happening this weekend, throughout the week. It's now even Tartan 2 weeks, I think. You can find, there's lots of information. Go look on the web. There's so many events that you can experience. In particular, tomorrow, which will be perfect weather for a parade down 6th Avenue. I hope you all join us for that. Now I'd like to welcome the Highland Divas. They are each individual performers and talented performers who perform at a variety of venues and capacities, but when they are together, they are known as the Highland Divas. They will be starting us off with the national anthems for the United States and Scotland. Please welcome the Highland Divas.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming. When will ye see the likes again that fought and died for good we bet hill and glen and stood against him? Proud Edward's army and sent him hayward. They think again, those days are past now, and in the past they must remain. But we can still rise now and be that nation again, and stood against him. Proud Edward's army and set him hayward. To think again and set him hayward. To think again and set him hayward. To think again. Happy Tartan.
Thank you, Georgia Johnson, Margaret Kelly, and Marla Kavanaugh, the Highland Divas, will be joining us later for further song. Thank you so much. They've been with this organization and this celebration for a couple of decades now. We're so grateful to have them. Thank you. So the program today, you will hear from from elected Scottish officials, members of Scottish government, musicians, and other artists to celebrate the contribution of Scots to the founding of the United States and further. And our first elected official will be the current presiding officer of Scottish Parliament, which is, for you Americans, similar to the Speaker of the House, except that it's not a partisan role. To be in that role, you resign your party affiliation and serve the interests of Parliament for open debate and conversation about what is good policy for the body at large. So please welcome Alison Johnstone.
Thank you. Thank you very much indeed, Greg, for your very warm welcome, and also thank you for the passion with which you spoke. It's clear that this Tartan 2 weeks means a great deal to you, as it does to so many. I'm here following incredible piping, fabulous singing, on another beautiful day where we come together to observe for this observance of Tartan Week here in Bryant Park, and it's certainly a very important part of the parliamentary calendar. The Scottish Parliament's been incredibly proud to be involved from the very beginning. The American Scottish Foundation worked so hard to build the bridge between our nations, and it is such a close and important relationship to us all. I think Greg spoke about, well, the words of the Declaration of Independence, the fact that power lies with the people, the fact that we share so much when it comes to the value that we place in democracy and civic engagement. The power very much is with the people, and we come together in these celebratory days to celebrate what we've achieved together as Scots and Americans, to reflect on the challenges that we face as one, but also to look at the future and how we can continue to develop together. We've had so many opportunities and worked over so many long years in areas like innovation, trade, culture. Of course, this year has a sporting focus, It's fair to say that many Scots are delighted to find ourselves back in the World Cup soccer, football finals. And, you know, I know that the fabulous thing is that Scots who travel here to be part of that incredible sporting celebration will be met with open arms, and you will come together and you will continue to build that friendship that means so much to so many. So I would just like to say, let's carry on doing what we're doing together, to give a special thanks to Camilla Hellman, the President, to John Kinnear, the Chair, to all who've welcomed us with such open arms. We will have a few days more together here. I'm very much looking forward to taking part in the parade, which is quite something. The weather is obliging us as well, but I'm just looking forward to continue to meet old friends, to make new friends, and to make the most of this Tartan Week, because it's very important, it's very special. Let's celebrate together. And on behalf of all of the Scottish Parliament, my very best wishes to each and everyone gathered here. Thank you very much indeed.
Thank you so much, Alison. I'd love to emphasize that although many of us are here in Scottish regalia and many of us have Scottish ancestry, this is not so much about ethnicity as it is about values of culture, commonality, community, and connection across the ocean and across cultures and ethnicities. And we're so happy to have all of you here to celebrate those values and principles today. Next, we'll have the Royal Edinburgh Military Tattoo, which some of you may be familiar with. It's a military tattoo that performs throughout the month of August in the city of Edinburgh. Originally, it was founded on military precision and marching and piping and such, but it's grown beyond that. During the month of August in Edinburgh is the Fringe Festival. Celebrates art and entertainment from all around the world. It's the most beautiful event, really, worldwide event. They perform there at the beautiful Edinburgh Castle for the entire month. We're so lucky to have them perform for us now. Please welcome the Royal Edinburgh Military Tattoo. Thank you, Royal Edinburgh Military Tattoo. I should have made it clear, that of course is not the entire Royal Edinburgh Military Tattoo. There are hundreds and hundreds of performers at the castle every August. Fills up about half the size of this park, but thank you so much. So, a little more official, my role right now to read to you from the U.S. Senate resolution designating April 6th as Tartan Day in the United States. In 1998, the U.S. Congress designated April 6th as National Tartan Day to celebrate the contributions to America by Scottish Americans. April 6th was chosen to commemorate the 1320 signing of the Declaration of Arbroath, Scotland's Declaration of Independence, which influenced the American Declaration of Independence. Today, National Tartan Day is celebrated across the country with parades, festivals, and gatherings. The largest of those is in the city of New York. Tartan Day, the parade is tomorrow, and as I said before, it's become more like Tartan 2 weeks. And there are other celebrations throughout the United States and throughout the world on the same day. Whereas April 6th has a special significance for all Americans, and especially those Americans of Scottish descent, because the Declaration of Arbroath, the Scottish Declaration of Independence, was signed on April 6, 1320, and the American Declaration of Independence was modeled on that inspirational document. Whereas this resolution honors the major role the Scottish Americans played in the founding of this nation, such as the fact that almost half of the signers of the Declaration of Independence were of Scottish descent. The governors in 9 of those original 13 states were of Scottish ancestry. Scottish Americans successfully helped shape this country in its formative years and guide this nation through its most troubled times. Whereas this resolution recognizes the monumental achievements and invaluable contributions made by Scottish Americans that have led to America's preeminence in fields of science, technology, medicine, government, politics, economics, architecture, media, and visual and performing arts. Whereas this resolution commends the more than 200 organizations throughout the United States that honor Scottish heritage, tradition, culture, and values, representing the hundreds of thousands of Americans of Scottish descent residing in every state who have already made the observance of Tartan Day on April 6th a success. Whereas those numerous individuals, clans, societies, clubs, and fraternal organizations do not let the great contribution of the Scottish people go unnoticed. Now, therefore, be it resolved that the Senate designates April 6th of each year as National Tartan Day. Thank you. I'd like to next welcome Lord Prevost of Glasgow, as I mentioned earlier. My grandmother was a Glaswegian, her plain speaking and skepticism of all things fancy, and her wit and her grit, as I said, drive me every single day. So a little bit of my heart is always in Glasgow. And maybe the mayor of Glasgow will even sing that song, My Heart Belongs to Glasgow. So please welcome Jacqueline McLaren. She has served as Lord Prevost since 2022. She's a member of the Scottish National Party, a lifelong resident of Glasgow, and describes herself as, of course, an ordinary Glaswegian who has been given an extraordinary opportunity to represent our people. Thank you, Jacqueline.
Oh, can you hear that okay? Good afternoon. It truly is a great honour to be here today representing the city of Glasgow. Particularly poignant this year as America celebrates its 250th anniversary and the signing of the Declaration of Independence. Glasgow celebrates with you. The American story in those early days witnessed many Scots right there at the table shaping and building the vision for a new country. Those bonds remain rich and deep. We know the overwhelming pride Americans have with Scottish roots in their Celtic ancestry, and today's ceremony celebrating Scottish heritage marks these important links. Across the centuries and generations, Americans with tartan roots helped shape the United States. From Carnegie, who we've heard about earlier, to Muir, from soldiers to statesmen, we are proud that our forefathers played a part in building such a remarkable land. Even the iconic image of Uncle Sam is said to have been based on Samuel Wilson, a businessman with parents who sailed from Greenock, not far from Glasgow, to a new life in America. And of course, Gorbals-born Alan Pinkerton, who founded the world's most famous detective agency in Chicago in 1850 and foiled a plot to assassinate President-elect Abraham Lincoln. His distinctive Pinkerton agency logo, the all-seeing eye, inspired the phrase private eye. The Pinkerton agency and its methods are believed to have laid the foundations for the FBI. So friends, our shared histories and stories and our people continue to travel in both directions across the Atlantic, and the United States continues to be a tremendous, trusted friend of Glasgow and Scotland. We see the positive role Scotland plays in the US. Your annual Tartan Week celebrations, when New York comes alive, demonstrates this with week-long celebrations of Scottish heritage. I am confident our friendship will not only endure, but in the words of Glasgow's patron saint, flourish for generations to come. Thank you so much for this wonderful event. And tomorrow, I've been told that the weather's going to be great. So in Scotland, we always call that tap saff weather. But I'm sure you won't see any of that tomorrow. So have a great day. Bye-bye.
Thank you, Jacqueline, and I hope to see you soon in Glasgow. I'll be there in a few weeks. Maybe I could stop by and say hello. Next up, please, Mark Boyce. He's the representative of Scottish Government here with us for Tartan Week. His presidency, he's based in Washington, D.C. His president assignment is the United States, though he served the government throughout the world. He can tell you more about that. Thank you, Mark.
Well, hello everybody, I hope you can all hear me. My name is Mark Boyce and I head up the Scottish Government office here in the USA, based in Washington DC. And there's a bit of a Glasgow vibe going on here because I'm also from Glasgow. But I'm also here to talk about Scotland and Tartan Week. Firstly, thanks to Greg, Camilla and others at the American Scotland Foundation for organising what is a fantastic week of events, or 2 week events, as Greg has mentioned. This isn't my first Tartan Week. I have only been in this job for 6 months, but I've been here 4 times now, so I know personally how fantastic the parade is and how big a celebration of Scotland that it is. And seeing all the people on Saturday at the parade marching down with their saltires, with their Scotland flags, celebrating the amazing links between the USA and Scotland is fantastic. But it's about way more than that. It's about building business to business links, it's about building cultural links, it's about building sporting links, people to people links, the list goes on. And people that work here in the New York, in the US and Scotland come together and use this great opportunity of cultural diplomacy, of celebration, to forward our collaboration in all those areas. As other speakers have mentioned, this is a really unique year. Unique because it's America's 250th anniversary since its founding, and as many people have said, a lot of Scottish people were involved in that and continue to be involved in that. So, you know, happy birthday to America, first and foremost. And secondly, as other speakers have mentioned, it's a World Cup. And so we won't just have all the Tartan Army down the parade on Saturday. They're going to be parading across the United States in June. So we're looking forward to Scotland competing in the World Cup, getting through to the knockout phases, and dare I say, even winning the World Cup. I also want to say I'm here with my colleagues from the Scottish Government office. There's 4 of us, Ailey, Haley and Haley. We're all really keen, you'll definitely remember their names, we're all really keen to engage with you all, so please do speak to us. If there's anything we can do to work with you, that the Scottish Government can do to work with you, please let us know. So on behalf of the Scottish Government, there is no Minister here this year because there's an election, which is why I'm here speaking on behalf of the Scottish Government. But on behalf of the Scottish Government, just want to wish you all a happy Tartan Day and enjoy the rest of your week. Thank you.
Please join me in welcoming the current Lord Provost of the City of Edinburgh, Robert Aldridge. He's been on the City Council for 40 years and serving as the Mayor, Lord Provost, since 2022. And he will have the honor of being piped on stage by the aforementioned Louise Marshall. Please welcome Lord Provost of Edinburgh.
Okay, try and follow that. Louise, thank you so much. I know you're going to be duelling later on today, and best of luck. Louise is Piper to the Lord Provost of Edinburgh. Fantastic, and I think she deserves another round of applause for that fantastic performance. Thank you. We've been really well entertained today with singing, with dancing, performing, and I can promise you that I'm going to do absolutely none of those. But I am here to give you the warmest and warmest of wishes from Edinburgh's capital city, the 900-year-old city of Edinburgh. And on behalf of all the citizens of Edinburgh, can I wish you all the very, very best of Tartan Weeks. You know, the day holds a very special significance for me as a very proud Scotsman who cherishes our rich cultural heritage and traditions. Tartan Day is a time for us to come together and to celebrate our shared culture, our history, our language, our music, and of course our iconic tartan patterns. And as we don our tartan and display our clan colours, let's remember the strength and resilience of our ancestors who fought so bravely for our freedom and for the values that we treasure today. Let's also pay tribute to the countless contributions, a lot have been mentioned already today, that Scottish immigrants have made to the United States, helping to shape the nation in countless ways. On this day, let's not only celebrate our past, but also look forwards to our future. Let's continue to honour our Scottish roots while embracing the diversity and the vibrancy of our modern world. I'm very proud to stand among you all today, united in our love of Scotland and our commitment
to preserving our cultural heritage for generations to come. And just before I finish, can I just do a shout out to Edinburgh's Tartan Parade, which will take place on May the 9th. One of the fantastic things about being here today is that we are learning so much from this wonderful tradition of the Tartan Week and the Tartan Parade here in New York. So thank you for your lessons. Everybody is welcome to come on May the 9th. I hope you enjoy. It's a tradition we started just last year on our 900th anniversary as a city, and I hope it's one which will continue for decades to come. So thank you all very much, and a virtual cheers, a virtual slanjava for a very successful Tartan Parade and Tartan Week. Thanks very much.
Thank you, Robert and Louise, so much. Really wonderful. Hope you make it to Edinburgh, Glasgow, and Scotland soon. Everyone. You must be doing something right, Robert. You're the only one so far who showed up with their own official piper. I think Glasgow needs to pass a resolution. Next, I'm so pleased to welcome Ian Houston. He was with us last year, I think maybe his first year, maybe his second year. Beautifully inspired poem for me and all of us about roots and immigration and the World Collective. He will read one of his works to us in a moment. Ian is a Scottish columnist. He's based in Washington, D.C. He's an international private nonprofit advocate, leader, writer known for his columns in the Herald on Scottish-American relations. As a global Scot, he focuses on trade, diplomacy, and promoting Scotland. He is also an honorary professor at the University of the West of Scotland and University of Aberdeen, and is a trustee of the Robert Burns Ellisland Farm in Dumfries, Scotland. Please welcome Ian Houston.
Friends, this is an original poem, and it is for those who are here physically and also those who are not here present with us. I sat in the early morning on a shore bench, my black fedora on my lap, a Highland wool scarf around my neck. By the ruins of Greenan Castle, I whispered west towards Erin, into the Firth of Clyde, as the air of Ayr and the carrion crows guided winter words into my soul. Tears gathered. The train scheduled to Glasgow called. The wings of farewell had come. Pieces of my heart crumbled into the sea of heaven. Before departing, I removed my gloves, once owned by my father, held the sand, placed a shell in my palm, watched the barren grass dance to the melody of the breeze. A woven thatch of feelings found my lips and murmured goodbye. A fond kiss, then we parted. Now I stand here with you in this city of splendor, surrounded by skyscrapers and dream chasers, joyfully celebrating the enduring Alda Craig as spring bursts around us. We honor the past and embrace the present, our hearts tethered to friendship and to the flowing fountain that holds a pool of stories. In a world that often haunts our rest, we find a soft pillow of longing, a bench of stillness, a tender dream of hearth and kin, of love that binds forever. Flower of Scotland, You bloom along the strand of my truest self, where tides of time flow home. Your scent stretches to every corner of the world, and here to New York. From Alloway to Broadway, from Ellisland to Ellis Island, always. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Mac Leslie. Thank you for your support and donation. Thank you, thank you. Happy Tartan Day.
Thank you, Ian. Thank you, Tall Ian. Mel. Is Mel here? Mel Lawrence? I apologize. Please join me in welcoming Mel Lawrence. After a career in private sector, she's become Scottish Government representative. No? UK government. Oh, I stepped in it, didn't I? Well, thank you, Mel.
Hi everybody. Yeah, I mean, you know, it's one mistake to make, isn't it? Thank you so much to everybody for being here to celebrate Scotland. Thank you so much, Greg, and to Camilla, and to the American Scottish Foundation for putting this fantastic Tartan Day celebration on here in the iconic Bryant Park. It's wonderful to see so many people here, wonderful to be here alongside the presiding speaker and the Lord Provost of Glasgow and Edinburgh and friends in the Scottish Government. Everybody to be part of the parade tomorrow. I hope you will join, even if you're just out there enjoying the park and wondering what's going on over here on the stage. Do come and join in the parade tomorrow. It's a parade that the British Consulate helped to set up about 30 years ago, and Tartan Week is something that the UK government is still extremely proud to support. And we're very proud also of the role that Scotland plays in the UK-New York partnership. You know, whether that's Scotland's expertise in finances or in energy, food, all really love. That's really at the heart of the UK-New York partnership. So delighted to be here. Thank you to so many of the Scottish diaspora and all of their allies and business partners for all of your commitment to continuing to uplift Scotland here in the Big Apple. Enjoy the rest of the Tartan Week, 2-week celebration.
Thank you, Mel. Thank you, representatives from Scottish Government. Thank you, elected officials. And so now, the dramatic moment, we will have a dramatic reading by our good friend Robbie Monroe, who's part of the American Scottish Foundation, of the actual words from the Declaration of Arbroath. Robbie, please take the stage.
Good afternoon.
I'm so sorry for that colour.
Thank you. April 6th is celebrated annually as National Tartan Day. It is a day of remembrance, salutations, and celebrations of the contributions of Scottish and Scottish Americans to the history of the United States. This day and week, and what a week it has been, is chosen because it is the anniversary of the Treaty of Arbroath. The Treaty of Arbroath is a petition signed in 1320 by Scottish nobles, famous and lasting, addressed to the Pope to recognize Scottish independence and bring about a lasting peace. It has been called not only one of the outstanding documents of Scottish history, but of world history too. It is the epitome of all that is admirable in patriotism. It speaks of a man's right to freedom and his right Scotland, that wee and mighty country on the edge of the world, and of its people who desired nothing but the chance to live in peace. Some of it reads, "We have been set free by our most tireless Prince, King, and Lord, the Lord Robert. He, that his people and his heritage might be delivered out of the hands of our enemies, bore cheerful toil and fatigue, hunger and peril. The due consent and assent of us all have made our Prince and King. To him we are bound both by his rights and by his merits, that our freedom may be still maintained, and by him, come what may, we mean to stand. Yet, if he should give up what has begun, seeking to make us or our kingdom subject to the King of England or the English, we should exert ourselves at once to drive him out as our enemy and a subverter of his own right and ours, and make some other man who was well able to defend us our king. For as long as 100 of us remain alive, never will we on any conditions be subjected to the lordship of the English. It is in truth not for glory, nor riches, nor honors that we are fighting, but for freedom alone, that no honest man gives up but with his life itself." While this document did not immediately bring a conclusion to Scotland's troubles, it stands as a beacon to Scottish history, to world history, American history, and to man's basic freedom, and it shines through the intervening centuries. Thank you very much.
And Meg Mulholland, thank you so much.
Well done,
Meg.
Robbie.
Thank you, Meg.
Please,
Thank
once
you for your
again,
support and
welcome
donation. Happy Tartan Day,
Georgia
Meg.
Johnson, Margaret Kelly, and Marla Kavanaugh, the Highland Divas.
Afternoon, everyone. We just wanted to introduce ourselves quickly, just to keep the Glasgow theme. I'm Georgia Johnson, originally from Glasgow, now living in Massachusetts, where the World Cup's going to be.
Woohoo! I'm Margaret Maggie Kelly, all the way from Falkirk, and I live here in New York. I'm a New Yorker now.
And I am Marla Kavanaugh, all the way from Dunedin, Little Edinburgh, New Zealand.
The diaspora.
Yes.
So we just wanted to quickly introduce this next song that we're going to sing, because we realised it's been
10 years since Sam Heughan, the famous actor who's going to be the Grand Marshal this year, he was a Grand Marshal 10 years ago, and 10 years ago was the first time we sang this song for him. We're going to do it for you today.
This is our 10-year anniversary. Sing along if you know it.
Sing me a song of a lass that is gone. Say, could that lass be I?
Mary of song, she sailed on a day
over the sea to the sky. Long was the stern run apart, he on the starboard bow. Glory of youth glowed in his soul. Where is that glory now? Sing me a song of a lass that is gone. Sing of that lass be I. Oh, Mary of song, she sailed on a day over the sea to sky. give me the light that's gone. Be a song of a lass that is gone. Sake that must be many a soul she sailed on a dive over the sea to sky. Billow and breeze, islands and seas, mountains of rain and sun. All that was good, all that was fair, all that was near is gone. Join in, everyone. Sing me a song, sing that last behind. Ariel song, she said on a time over the sea to sky.
Hope there's some Outlander fans out there today. I don't know if Sam is, he might be. Oh, yeah. This next song, please join in. I know you will all know this song. All the Scots anyway in the audience for sure.
I don't know if you can see the changes that have come over me these last few days. I've been afraid that I might drift away. I've been telling old stories, singing songs that make me think about where I came from. That's the reason why I seem so far away today. Let me tell you that I love you, and I think about you all the time. Caledonia, you're calling me. Now I'm going home. But if I should become a stranger, you know that it would make me more than sad. Caledonia's been everything I've ever had. Woo, I have moved and I've kept on moving, proved the points that I needed proving, lost the friends that I needed losing, found others on the way. I've kissed the laddies and left them crying, stolen dreams, yes, there's no denying. I've travelled hard and with conscience flying, somewhere with the wind. Oh, and let me tell you that I love you, and I think about you all the time. Caledonia, you're calling me, and now I'm going home. But if I shall become a stranger, you know that it would make me more than sad. Caledonia's been everything I've ever had. Caledonia's been everything I've ever had. So I'm sitting here before the fire, the empty room The flames of cool couldn't be any higher. They went and now they're gone. And I'm steady thinking my way is clear, and I know what I will do tomorrow when hands are shaking and kisses flow, and I will disappear. Let me tell you that I love you, and I think about you all the time. Caledonia, you're calling me, and now I'm going home. But if I should become a stranger, you know that it would make me more sad. Caledonia's been everything I've ever had. Caledonia's been everything I've ever had. Thank you, folks. Happy Tartan Week.
Beautiful, beautiful, absolutely beautiful. Well, we're near the end. Near the end of our program, and as we close, Camilla has folks she'd like to thank. I hope within all that we mutually experienced today, we found themes of common truths that we know are self-evident, that are best lived when we live them together and celebrate them together and do that, finding common ground, common purpose, all of those things. No party, no borders, and no separation. Those are the things that unite us. Let's please all celebrate that. Camilla?
I just wanted to say I'm Camilla Hellman. I'm president of the American Scottish Foundation. And this grew out of an idea that I felt within this wonderful week we needed to take a moment to remember why we were celebrating Tartan Day, what Tartan Day was about. It's a celebration of all that the Americans have done to help to grow this wonderful country. And we're so lucky to see Scotland embrace it like it does and come over every year and support us and grow this parade, which began along a pavement from the British consulate to Bagpipes Park. And then there was a phone call made to Mayor Bloomberg, and he said, you need a permit. Because we were called a scruffy lot going up, the Scots going up the sidewalk.
What year was that, Camilla?
1999. And then we moved into Central Park, and in 2002 they put us on to 6th Avenue, where we've been ever since. And now thousands of you all come out, either marching or cheering us on. And it's now a year-round effort by so many. And in 2003, the Caledonians, the St. Andrews Society of New York, the American Scottish Foundation, and recently, Clan Campbell came together to be the National Tartan Day New York Committee. And a thank you to all the volunteers who make this possible, to all the sponsors, because it's a group effort that makes it happen. So I also want to say that this is the 15th year for us at Bryant Park. And we thank you to Bryant Park for being such a fabulous, wonderful partner. We love being here, and so please come back tomorrow prior to the parade and enjoy all the bands. We have lots of youth bands coming from Scotland. They take at least 2 years to raise money to come here. So I think it's a wonderful celebration to have you here cheering them on. So enjoy the week, and over to you, and we'll see you tomorrow.
Thank you, Camilla. That ends our program today. Thank you all so much for being here. As you leave, please enjoy once again the contingent of the Royal Edinburgh Military Tattoo. Thank you. Clap them as they come out. Thank you.
awesome. Thank you so much all for being here. Meg, you're welcome. You are very welcome. And hi everyone, hi Noble Sweetness, hi. We're in Bryant Park. Let's stay here for a couple of minutes. I want to show the new lawn that is off limits, but it is, you know, growing into the surface right now. This is what used to be a skating rink, but not anymore. And it looks just gorgeous. Look at this. Hi Gary. Hi Ambrose again. Feels so nice and peaceful in here for a change. Meg, thank you so much for all your years. I remember you and your mom. I do. And lastly, hope everyone has a great rest of the day. You're welcome, Gary. SP Shields, Christian Hansen, Sublime Blush, and why? Live walking NYC in chat. Yay, that's me. Neo 99. Everybody, thank you so much. Thank you for enjoying this with us. If you are Scottish or Scotland heritage, or you have Scottish friends, it doesn't matter, or you don't, it doesn't matter. We had a fantastic time here in Bryant Park. And this stream is designated to this event, so we will probably stream a little bit later again. But right now, we're going to thank you so much for watching. Our amazing mods, NY, Neo99, Ambrose, Noble Sweetness, thank you for being here. Enjoy the rest of the break before we start streaming again. You know, I hope you are all subscribed. If you're subscribed, make sure you subscribe with all notifications. This way, you will get notifications when we're streaming live again. And why you're welcome. Funfy is high Scotch whiskey. That counts too. I remember Sean Connery being at this 1 year. Well, it was some number of years ago. Meg, yeah, Al just said hi, Margaret, and it totally made her day. Oh, that's so sweet. Thank you so much for remembering this. All right, we're done with this event, but we will be around this area tomorrow as well for the parade, because parade is going to be off the hook. Thank you so much, everyone. Look at this beautiful blue sky. We will see you again later. We will see you again sooner rather than later. Take good care of yourselves and your loved ones. And as for us, I'm gonna go around some errands, and here, there, and in between, if we get an opportunity, we will be back. So enjoy your day, everyone. We are saying goodbye for now from New York City, from Bryant Park, West 41st Street and 6th Avenue. Ciao, bye bye. See you later. Hasta pronto. Remember the fountain? Remember the frozen fountain? And like the whole bunch of snow. Oh yeah, good old times. You're welcome, Matt. We will see you soon. We will see you next time when you get a chance. Bye bye.